So students, we learnt about the first aspect of identifying the auxiliary verb in the statement and writing for a positive question tag for a negative statement and a negative question tag for a positive statement. Now let us check with the second aspect in identifying the statement. What it is, we will check. We need to identify the main verb in the statement and then write the question tag. Now let us take example of he won the race. In this, we need to first identify the main verb. Here there is no helping verb. Can you identify? Yes. Now here won. Won is in which tense? It is in past tense. So for past tense we need to use did. So he won the race. We need to place the comma. Then for won we use, as it is a positive statement, we need to write the negative question tag. So didn't. And he, as usual, we will write the subject pronoun didn't he. Yes, you understood? Let us check with the next example. You see, you sing well. Here the main verb is sing. It is in present tense, simple present tense. You sing well. Now when it is in the simple present tense, we need to use either do or does. We need to use either do or does. Now in this do or does, we will write do or does based on the personal pronoun, and that to the whether it is a first person, second person or third person. Now in this statement, it might be the second person singular or plural. It is understood. And next we will identify what is the statement. It is a positive statement. So we need to write the negative question tag. First we will place the comma, then you sing well. Don't you? Don't you? I wrote already over there. You can check. Next comes, now take the negative statement. You don't sing well. Now here, when I say you don't sing well, it is a negative statement. Now again same, place the comma. Then as it is don't is negative, we need to write the positive do and you. Do you? Yes children, you understood? I told one example with did and I told one example with simple present do, where we are using the second person singular or plural. Anything you can imagine over there. Now let's come to another example. Here Siri cooks tasty food. Now here cooks is again in simple present. So here actually simple present, here it is V1 SES, as Siri is the third person singular. So for such a kind of sentence, how we will write the question tag, we will check. Now Siri cooks tasty food. Cooks is, I told you already, it is the main verb is in simple present. So it takes he, she, it. What does it take? It takes does. Yes. Now as a statement is positive, we need to write the negative question tag. For does, what is the negative? Doesn't. And next what we have to identify? Siri. We have to write the subject pronoun. No? Siri is the subject pronoun. Here Siri is third person singular and she is as she is a girl, you write she. Doesn't she? Now here I told about a positive statement and gave a negative question tag. Now we will check with a negative question tag of the same example. Siri doesn't cook tasty food. Now it is understood, no? Very clear. Doesn't, the negative negative of positive of doesn't is what? Does. Does she? Yes, understood? The last example let me take. They danced with joy. Now here danced is again past tense. Yes, danced is past tense. We use did now. And as this sentence is again a positive statement, what do we use? A negative question tag. didn't, and as usual we write the they, didn't they. Yes children, I hope you understood this aspect of identifying the main verb in the sentence and then identifying what kind of pronoun it is, whether it is a first person or second person or third person, singular or plural. We'll go to the next aspect of identifying the statement using the models. Students, in the earlier classes we have discussed about identifying the statement with main verb, auxiliary verb and models. Now we'll keep aside the statements. Now we'll identify how to add a question tag with imperative sentences. We already discussed in the kinds of sentences what are imperative sentences, isn't it? Sentences which either have or express a command, request or order. Now here in the imperative sentences, let us consider this example, come inside. Now here for this, from the word come inside, you can think that it is a positive statement, isn't it? But you can use either will you or won't you. You can use both. There is no problem when it comes with imperative sentences. We need not just say positive statement means using a negative question tag. You can use both. Similarly, open the door. Will you? Won't you? Now here, yes, so here, see this, don't touch the fridge. Yes, here it is when the word don't comes, when in a sentence or a statement, whenever there is a don't or none or nothing, it is understood that it is a negative sentence or a negative statement. So for a negative sentence and a negative statement, what we are adding? We are adding a positive question tag. Here you won't say do you. You will say don't touch the fridge. Will you? For such imperative sentences, for any imperative sentences which is starting with don't, you need to use the word question tag will you. Don't go out. Will you? Yes, the same way you can use will you or won't you. Yes children, this is the imperative sentence. What type of question tags you use when there are imperative sentences. Here when we are saying come inside, no, it is understood. You is the implied subject. You come inside. You is not seen, but it is understood that you is the implied subject. That's why we are using you over here. Now you might get doubt why I am using you in all these sentences when there is no subject pronoun use not seen. Here in imperative sentences, you is the implied subject. Now the last part, let us go to the exceptions. In every grammar concept in English language, there are certain exceptions. Now let me consider the first example. I am tired. Really I am tired, after explaining all these question tags. Yes children, now here I hope Animesh, are you there? Are you listening to my class? Yes or no? Yes, are you tired Animesh? No? Okay. Now let me go to the exception. I am tired. So in this sentence, what is it? Is it a positive statement or a negative statement? It is a positive statement. I am tired. So what is negative for am? Everybody will say am not or amn't. No. There is no word, as I told you earlier, you should not use amn't. You have to write aren't I. So if whenever there is a sentence starting with I am and it is a positive statement, you need to use aren't I as the question tag. This is one of the exception. Now for you not to get confused, I took a negative statement. Okay, same sentence I have taken a negative statement. I am not tired. So when there is a negative statement, so I will write the positive question tag, am I. So here you don't write RI, okay? You will be writing am I only. Yes children, you understood? Now let's come to the next one. So some statements may start with a word let us, but it's given as let's. So let us. Let's work together. Every time whenever a sentence is starting with let us, it should have shall we or shan't we. Whether it is, you can use shall we or shan't we. Anything, either a positive question tag or a negative question tag. Anything can be used, but you will be using only these both when the statement or the sentence starts with let us. Yes children, I hope you understood this topic of question tags. I already told you to take out your grammar textbook page 9. So please do this for homework. Match these sentences to the correct question tags J. Now summer is the season for mangoes. So you will identify the auxiliary verb is, isn't it? Summer is. So for is, now you understood that it is a positive question tag, positive statement. So you need to write a negative question tag. Where is so here? Yes, yeah, isn't. Now summer is a season. So you need to consider it as third person, yes, singular, and isn't it. So you will match summer to isn't it. Yes. Will you do all the others as for homework? Yes? Yeah. Let me, before have discussed the homework, let us have a recap of what we have learned. We discussed the definition of a question tag. So what is a question tag? A short question added at the end of a statement. And we learned the different types, or we understood how to identify a statement and how to add a question tag based on the statement. Yes children, and we learned even some exceptions or rules. Yes, thank you.